크리스가 제3수로 터널에서 하는 일은 콘크리트 벽을 부드럽게 다듬기 위해 불순물을 제거하는 일이다.
It used to be a superstition that you weren't supposed to whistle in the tunnel. It's like, kind of like old wives' tales, but for miners.
얼마 후면 제3수로 터널의 일부가 완성될 것이고 브롱스 지역에서 퀸스 지역까지 터널을 통해 물이 흘러가게 될 것이다.
They're doing the finishing work, lifting up the rail, cleaning up all the excess muck that's on the bottom of the tunnel to make it all nice and neat. And then they'll be ready to put it online and get some water running through there.
크리스에게 이 공사의 완공은 의미가 크다. 3대에 걸친 노력이 결실을 맺는 순간이기 때문이다.
I ran across an old receipt book of union dues, and I found the name of my grandfather, which made me very proud, proud to know that he was working on something the same that I'm working on something and helping to further the next generation.
하지만 그 과정에는 많은 고난과 희생이 있었다.
The reason you get the good things, because you don't get them for nothing, I'll assure you that, is because of your health. There's going to be a health loss. 80% of our members go out with a respiratory disability, and you don't think about these things until you can't, say, catch your breath.
Take it away.
And you're not going to realize that until you get older.
오늘 센트럴파크에 많은 사람들이 모였다. 제3수로 터널의 완성을 기념하고 희생자를 추모하기 위해서다.
I think this will hopefully bring to the attention of the city of what men went through to bring water to their taps.
그동안 관심을 받지 못하던 노동자들에게 오늘의 기념식은 큰 의미가 될 것이다. 뉴욕은 화려한 도시지만 막상 그 도시를 이룩한 사람들에게는 주목하지 않는다.
This is the main shutdown for this system. This comes from Con Edison. Human beings, I don't think, are meant to stay in tunnels for a long period of time. You have to come up for air once in a while. You can't stay down there all the time.
Hey, we got to get coffee. We got to cool off.
Well, if the water's turned off and the air conditioning didn't work, the turbines aren't on, the steam is not going through the turbines, then you're going to hear about it. They still don't know about us. They still don't know what we do, but they know this don't work. They want it fixed right away.
What I found about the underground is most people don't really want to do it. It's dirty. It's usually hard physical work.
We used to go by the name of Chud. The wonderful world of Chud. Cannibalistic Chud. Humanoid Chud. Underground Chud. Dwellers.
You're a Chud now.
한편 지하세계의 예술 활동은 계속되고 있다.
Writing's about style, and you could tell generation after generation that style lives on. I don't have, $1 million in my account where I can just parlay and just go painting every day. Maybe when that happens, the city's got to really worry about it. That's it. These are the tunnels. This is New York.
You're in the middle of the subway system to have some peace. I feel happy about that. But I'll always want to come down here. There's something magical about it. There's something about finishing up playing at the end of the day that I feel pleasantly exhausted, having worked and having put my best effort into something.
지하세계에서는 많은 사람들이 암흑 속에서 살아가기도 한다.
It's a fascinating place in many ways, where you see the shafts of light coming through from the grills in the ceiling. Autumn, the leaves fall through the grates and they sort of spin and gyrate and hit the ground. But then you see rats on the ground running through this bizarre conjunction of images with light and leaves. In wintertime, you can see stalactites and icicles hanging from the ceiling. And it can be extremely, extremely cold down here. But people still manage to survive.
사람들 눈에는 보이지 않지만 지하세계는 늘 존재한다.
We're all finishing a project that our fathers all started, basically.
Inside there is the finished section.
people that envisioned tunnel number 3 some 50 years ago when they were planning it really thought about a generation that they would never meet. They did something that will take us till the year 2050 or 2075 with a good, clean and adequate water supply.
지금 지하 세계의 이름 없는 영웅들은 엄숙하게 묵념을 하고 있다. 맨하튼의 땅속 어딘가에서 터널 공사를 하다가 세상을 떠난 사람들을 기리며
New York is the most complex city in America. It's the most complex city probably in the world. Its water supply is taken for granted. And in the case of this water tunnel, which is a grand project that assures the quality of drinking water for New Yorkers that are yet unborn well into the next century, it required the sacrifice of many, many people. And we want to remember them on this day.
I'd really like to thank the widows, the sons without fathers, and the daughters without fathers. It's a big project, and in order to get things done, you have to make sacrifices. We've made some of the ultimate sacrifices, and that would be loss of limb and life. And it's not only sandhogs, it's sandhogs, operating engineers, city inspectors, city engineers. They've all given their lives.
3, 2, 1.
It's much like giving communion to a city. You're feeding them, you're keeping them alive, you're enabling them to grow. We're flowing at the rate of about 165 million gallons per day. You look at some of the great public works projects throughout history, like the pyramids or the Great Wall of China. People devote their whole lives to it, knowing that they'll never see the completion. They'll never reap the benefit of it, but maybe their children or grandchildren will, and it's the same with us.
There are treasures below New York City streets. There is a whole underground world that is yet to be discovered. You don't have to travel 10,000 miles to do exploration. You could do it right here in New York City.